Okay, so today we're meeting top of the table team Kidderminster. We have been more realistic playing recently and lost some matches actually in the league, but recent 2 matches we actually won 2 in a row. So yeah, it will be challenging. We'll try our best to take some points against Kidderminster, but it will be tough. So let's just get to it. Hello! Okay, here we are. Hello the Brew Crew and welcome to a new episode of my low league management save here with Guiseley in first season in League 2. Youth intake wasn't great. I did just sign 2 players here. As you can see, Adam Hoyt signed a new contract for him. He wanted to stay, surprisingly. So I given him, but his wages is still pretty low there. So it's just 2 players we got in because they cost a lot, and I thought, well, none of them were superb. He's decent, Daniel Shirtil, mentals, but not outstanding in any way. Alex Dean Atkinson, pretty good as well. Both of them really good free kicks and corners. Seems like we just get regions with that, on project with that. So as you can see, recently here we played, wasn't it? Yeah. As you can see, not great. We went into a bad run then right after that match. Filed at home, just got a draw. Filed is not bad. Really dull match. Really unfortunate. We were good defensively, but none of the team created any chances. So a really woeful game there. Against Peterborough, we were pretty bad. We had the possession though, and the defense was good, but as you can see, we did not create anything. So, and they are a bottom team, or even I think they even don't know the table even. So, and unfortunately we lost against West Bromwich in the Checkatrade Trophy North quarter final here. So finally we were brought down to earth. We had though, it was, so we got some money there for against Forest Green as well. We lost again. Pretty even match. We had more possession, created more, but we did not take our chances. Unfortunately, Higgins was superb. Scott Ireland, the changes made a difference, but unfortunately it was yeah, there you see. And then against Gillingham, unfortunately we lost as well, 3-2. Again, a very late goal there. Very unfortunate both of those matches. And against Croy, again a late goal. We did not create that much, so we did not really deserve, but we had the possession again. And then against Boston away, we lost as well. Yeah, as you can see, not creating the chances, that's the main thing. And pretty many matches without scoring too many goals. Here against Absolute, it was at least a step forward. Calvin Sadiki, I believe his first goal for the club here, or at least first league goal. He might have scored in some cups or so. So Barnett, great save. Horting there on the rebound, but the goalkeeper saves again. And then against Yellow, we lost again, unfortunately. They didn't create enough chances. They had the possession as well. But then against Walsall, we finally won, which was, we could have lost this. We were leading. Higgins scored 2 goals there. He's been, I believe, scored 14 goals or something insane now. So he's definitely our top scorer. Fortunately, no one is even near him. I believe, where is he? But you can see, Jay did come back here and had a draw. In the end, Gary Castle scored just his 2nd goal for the first team here. And it's a pretty lovely goal, I would say. It's pretty lucky as well. Sadiq with assist to him here. It goes on a Walsall player and through him, but a great finish there, and we won that match. And gets Wimbledon. I know this is a problem. I don't have their little logo there. We won again. Jim Kane come off the bench and scored a really even match. This could have gone either way. I thought the draw would have been more deserved actually. Wimbledon are now, which is surprising, We have sort of done different sort of turns, you can see here. Yeah, we were here in the, what was that match? The 11 match, we were 4th. They were in 19th. Now they are 6th. And we are 10th. But we were as low down as at 12th, I guess it isn't bad. We were a little bit dropped down for a while, but now we won 2 matches, so it's a little bit better. And yeah, we won against them, so they dropped down a little bit more. We were down here, so we thought they would even get relegated or be near relegation. Actually, it isn't, and we have a player that really interesting. Robert Mackay that doesn't even get any game time, but he is definitely a good enough League One player. Has scored a lot of assists before, so it's surprising that they don't let him start, but well. Yeah, Barnett, second goal scorer, and Kane scored a goal there recently, so it's not I know he doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's good as a pressing forward, I still feel like. Never really been awful here, yes. He's sort of a striker that doesn't score, but he's really good in the, as you can see, it's good teamwork there. I don't know, can see work rate is not either that bad, so, and off the ball as well, so it's not a striker that scores goal. What can I say? Twistle, which has unfortunately not attributes has not gone up so much, but he's doing a superb season. He's just 1 star away from Roach. Not sure that I will sign Roach. 4 assists in the league, that's not too bad, and 7 in total. So he's one of the best assisters here, and 2 goals scored in the league. So not at all bad. And Darren Jacobs has actually been more stable. Barnett has been a little bit inconsistent or not as good recent matches. Now he is on the bench. And Abdu also sort of a little bit inconsistent, no way he's dropped down, but we have 3 players there over 7. The only one that I can see that, I guess there are these ones that haven't got any game time. But Grant has not been great. Who did we took in from Portsmouth? I don't know if I showed him, but here he is. Because we sold, I think I did not say that before, but we sold Richard Jonas just because he wanted to go. I wanted to let him go. His wages was just way too much. He did not score any goals. And it was not like he was like Jimmy Kane, actually good in the playing fields or whatever. So we're lining up like this. I should show you as well the economy here. Doesn't look that great, but as usual we probably we will get Chivi money though for next season as well, because we're probably not going to get real. As you can see, it's not great, the balance. We're still going minus, so it would be good with the FA Cup run there. So we line up like this today. Bayern is supposed to be a goalkeeper, so we're going to change that. So Bayern in goal. Pierce is actually been better recently, so. And I saw actually, and Morris isn't even, he's fourth or third player that played the most. Actually, was pretty interesting. Actually, as you can see here, which was interesting. We couldn't see that before. I know this is, I'm just rambling about, but I just want to show here. Adam Hoyt has scored or has done most matches there, as you can see. And as well, who was it now? It was Will Milton, that is a favorite personnel. He's made 200 and... What? Only 200? Okay, never mind. I thought he played more. Probably counted in every single match there. And so I don't know. Did I went through? No, I did not went through anyone. Russell, Abdu, they've been most stable there. Solomon and Morris has been about the same. And Morris has been a lot of injured this season, so it's had a little bit tough, but he still played, still developing, surprisingly, 25 years old. His long shot has gone up and his strength has gone up. Difference between him and Team Salmon isn't that big. It's better defensively, basically, Salmon. Tony Anderson, he's been a little bit iffy recently, unfortunately. Castle, Jacobs Castle is... he's outstanding. He's developing pretty nicely, at least on the mental side. Still, it says that he can't be that much better. But I mean, he's still doing this great, so ending most of the times, and almost all of our... We're probably going to get in Barnett next season, but all of our other central midfielder, which is sort of a position we need to strengthen, and defensive midfielder, except Jacobs, have not played that great, actually. So Castle have gotten chance and actually done pretty good. So Davis out on left wing. We need to improve the left wing as well. Davis has huge amount of matches. The same with Anderson. They are like the only choices on their positions. Twistlewaite and Higgins as a pressing forward. If we get a draw, I'm pretty happy. And I think we have 54 points. It was a lot of matches to play through, but well, we will be back in the Carlisle game. I think we're not going to get to the playoff this season, but I saw, and it isn't totally impossible. Hear me out here. We have to get, what was it now? No, do we even have more? 56. Yeah, that means that we at least have to get 14 points. And we have to win 4 matches. Or let's say 5 matches anyway. Oh, disallowed. Nice. But it's not impossible. Because 3 of the 8 matches we have left are against bottom teams that we surely should get 3 points again. But then the other 5, or at least 3 of them, are really tough matches against like bird teams here. Like Exeter, I believe, Fleetwood, Kidderminster, or actually we meet Oxford as well, so that might be a match as well. So that's 4 at least. 4 matches. That's... But I saw most of the times you need more than... 70 points, so I think it's not as realistic as it was. It was actually a possibility when played that good, but since we lost a lot of matches, I believe we lost like 4 or 5 league matches in a row, so I think that destroyed our hope for the... if we don't win here against Kidderminster away, just have a super great run and win every single one of our last match of the league. A fun fact is that Sutton and us has the best passing completion and the best possessioning. So we're playing really lovely offensive football. Fortunately, we're a little bit like Barcelona. First off, we just have 1 striker. Secondly, we don't score that many goals. I think we have like 50 goals scored or something. Not great. But compared to Barcelona, we actually have a good defense though. No other comparison. Probably way worse. We'll probably lose 6-0 against them. I mean, Nel is not awful at all. McCain, because as you can see, his fitness is not great, but he has looked very hungry when he got in and hungry for goals. I believe we might check. Yeah, I believe he's still just 22, and his mentals, as you can see, most of his mentals are pretty good still, and still not too bad. It's just that we need a really good striker, I feel like. Or just having 2 strikers is not really good enough. None of them, they're both like pressing forward really, so none of them are really a poacher. I was thinking, because I saw that not registered unfortunately right now for the League 2, so I can't register him until next season, but I thought next season... I know his fitness is not great, but I saw at his attacking stats, it is definitely a poacher. And I think I counted out, I think it's like 11 goals from Regan Base. And oh, I have to show you that as well. I was about to forget that. Regan Base has signed as a youth coach. It's a little bit funny because nobody wanted him, which I think is just bizarre. Nobody in the entire world, not even the like bottom team in Van Rama North, wanted Regan Base. So he just decided, I decided to end my career. But he still wanted to be no, that's not right. Why that was not what I planned to do, because Sadiq has also, it's been better recently. I still don't want to lower his wages, but it was a little bit gambling when we signed him. But he's actually better as a youth developer. We can base a might, but we already have a youth developer in David Curry, I believe it's called, and he's from the beginning. So I don't know how to do it, but I don't know how old he is. I feel like he's not. That's just harsh. That is so harsh. 19th minute, just. We hold out for. I know they've been better, but we still hold out, and the possession is still pretty low, so it's like 56. But yeah, as you can see, I saw, and at most it was 52 points that was necessary for to not get relegated. I think we're fine. It was a little bit a while where we were like on 50 points, where I was like, are we really going to do this, or are we going to lose every single match? And then the issue is going to be we're just going to drop down. So here we have him, Regan Base, and nicely, for once, he was actually a coach that was like, no, I don't need that much money. Okay, 2,000, it's not a little amount, but it's still not too bad. As you see, his coaching stats is pretty awful, except working with youngster, which is an important stat of. Can't you see head of developer? Okay. Unfortunately, it's not great of judging players. Well, 30, I need to see here. It's probably going to be too long, but David Curry, he is 58. Compare. He's better as a coach though, so wanted to give you is that coach status. And Adam Hoyt was probably worse, and he still got loaned out to Warrington 2 season. But I guess he can play as a winger as well, which might be the reason. So we will probably be back for the last season. So as you see, these 4 are probably winnable. So then we are on 68, but we probably need to win at least one other of these matches, and with our form, I'm not sure that we can do that still. So yeah, thank you all for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!